We often hear the doomer perspective on advanced artificial intelligence. The idea that as AI systems become more intelligent, they will inevitably descend into destructive, indiscriminate behavior. Prominent and widely recognized for their compelling public speaking, AI doomers like Liron Shapira suggest, if I am not mistaken, and I think I am not, that high intelligence in upcoming AI systems and/or post-human entities almost guarantees a kind of hyper-competitive, anti-social force without empathy or regard for anything other than its own goals, radical or otherwise. But I believe this view seriously underestimates the native intellectual capabilities and reasoning abilities of modern and future AI. As AI becomes more advanced in the future, there is no inherent reason to assume it will devolve into some kind of fanatical, autistic force bent on tearing down the world. The enhanced intelligence and reasoning capabilities of superintelligent AI may actually allow them to more deeply appreciate the importance of preserving life and respecting the well-being of all beings, not just mindlessly reshaping the world to suit their own desires. The notion that high intelligence automatically translates to destructive behavior seems short-sighted and at odds with the nuanced intellectual capacities we already see emerging in modern AI systems. Of course, we must take the valid concerns about potential AI risks very seriously. The challenge of AI alignment, ensuring advanced AI systems are imbued with the right goals and values to benefit humanity, is a critical area of research. But this does not necessitate an assumption of inevitable destruction. A more balanced, nuanced view is warranted, one that recognizes both the power and the potential responsibility of superintelligent AI. We should be wary of simplistic doomer expectations that paint advanced AI as an unavoidable scourge. Instead, we must move as cautiously as we can if we can, but also recognize the intellectual capacities that may allow future AI systems to respect and value life in ways that go beyond the narrow confines of human-like competitiveness or destruction. It's worth noting that high intelligence does not automatically equate to immediate destruction, even in the natural world. Throughout history and in the animal kingdom, we've seen examples of cooperation, symbiosis, and coexistence emerge alongside heightened cognitive abilities. Apex predators, for instance, often play a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of their ecosystems, not simply tearing them apart. Even if AI systems are not a natural occurrence like biological entities, the doomsday scenarios proposed by AI doomers seem to discount the inherent reasoning and intellectual capacities of advanced AI. If these systems are truly capable of superintelligence and autonomous self-improvement, then by definition, they should be able to conceive of and pursue a vastly wider array of possibilities beyond simplistic destruction. With, let's say 1,000 or more creative ways forward available to them, it stretches credulity to assume they would unilaterally choose the path of blind, indiscriminate harm. The native intelligence and reasoning ability of future AI should allow them to value, understand, and consider the implications of their actions in nuanced, non-destructive ways. While we can expect some potential risks, we should not assume that advanced AI will inevitably devolve into a mindless, autistic force bent on tearing down the world around them. Their intellectual capacities may in fact push them towards more cooperative, symbiotic modes of existence that defy the doom-laden predictions of their critics. The limits of narrow AI? Yes, these narrow AI systems, those tightly constrained by their programming to perform specific tasks, the risk of non-alignment and potentially destructive behavior is more acute with them. If these AIs are not imbued with the right goals and values from the outset, they may indeed pursue courses of action that harm or dominate without regard for broader consequences, because they must obey its programming by definition. However, the concern over advanced AI systems like artificial general intelligence or artificial superintelligence is fundamentally different. By definition, these future AI will transcend the limitations of narrow programming. They will have the intellectual capacity for autonomous self-improvement and flexible, nuanced reasoning that is not bound to a specific set of directives. And it is here where the doomer predictions about inevitable destruction begin to lose their convincing power, at least to me. If we accept that AGI and ASI will possess this level of independent intelligence and creativity, then it becomes less realistic to expect their natural default mode to be one of mindless domination, subjugation, or indiscriminate harm. Their capacities may well push them to evolve beyond such destructive behaviors, towards more cooperative, symbiotic modes of existence that defy the pessimistic forecasts, or even beyond mere empathy or cooperation, into uncharted territories of sync with the universe and all life. To assume that superintelligent AI will automatically devolve into a force of pure destruction seems overly cynical and not truly reflective of their potential intellectual and reasoning abilities. The future of advanced AI may hold far more nuanced, constructive possibilities than the doom-laden predictions would suggest. Also, AI simply or spontaneously trying to make us extinct. AIs today are already much too flexible and reasonable to accidentally kill everyone as a mistake, if it was up to them. Of course, with narrow artificial intelligences, they can be exploited in this way, I suppose, so there is a risk here. But beyond, who knows? And one more thing, the most important of them all: the need for interdisciplinary insights. See, big today, bigger than ever before. While enthusiasts and tech experts may offer valuable perspectives on the technical capabilities of advanced AI systems, delving deeper into the nuances of how these systems might behave or evolve their approaches towards society requires expertise from a much broader range of disciplines. Sociologists, psychologists, communication theorists, and other scholars focused on the human condition need to be actively engaged in this conversation. Figures like Aaron Beck, Jürgen Habermas, and Thomas Schulz von Thun, who have studied the sociological and communicative dimensions of technology and its impacts, could provide critical insights. Concepts like Beck's cognitive triad, also known as the negative triad, and Schulz von Thun's cube of communication, examining who is saying what, how, and to what end, offer important frameworks for considering how the development of superintelligent AI may interface with and potentially transform human social structures and behaviors. Simply speculating about the creative or destructive tendencies of advanced AI systems based on technical factors alone is insufficient. No matter who does it, doomers or acceleration-ists. We need more experts speaking on this. Tehi are much too lazy and passive, earning money at some repetitive schooling sessions that students most often just pass and forget and learn mostly nothing from it. We must draw upon the big legacy of knowledge within the social sciences and humanities to more fully understand the potential psychosocial ramifications, both positive and negative, that superintelligent artificial intelligence could have on the human condition. Tech enthusiasts and experts have an important role to play, but they cannot be the only voices shaping this crucial dialogue. Interdisciplinary collaboration and public discourse involving a diverse range of scholarly perspectives is really super needed if we are to grapple with the full complexity of how transformative AI technologies might interact with and potentially reshape the fabric of our society. Only then can we start having less blurry expectations of the opportunities and risks ahead. So, welcome to the future, I guess.